So in this video, we're going to be debunking the validity of the term black on black. Black on black crime is a term used when a black person commits a crime to another black person. This term is illogical to use because all races of people commit crime, and they commit crime to the person of their race, majority of the time, because crime works off of proximity. If a black person doesn't live anywhere near a white person or Asian person, Hispanic person, then the crime that person is going to commit is probably going to be to another black person. The same way with white people who commit crimes are more likely to commit crimes to other white people. Here are some stats from the Bureau of Justice Statistics.
These statistics here prove that a person who commits a crime is most likely going to commit that crime to someone of their own race.
So black on black crime makes no logical sense because you don't hear the term white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. You don't hear those terms. So it's illogical to use the term black on black crime because it's just crime like everything else. Now, let's look at some statistics from the FBI. Now, as you see here, murder and robbery are the only two crimes that black people commit at a higher rate than white people. And not by that much, less than 10% for each. All other crimes, white people exceed way higher than black people. If you look at the bottom, even violent crime, white people exceed tremendously higher than black people. And two is, just because somebody is arrested for a crime does not mean that that person actually did that crime. Black people are several times more likely to be accused and convicted of a crime that they did not commit. Now, research has shown that there is a direct link between violent crime, trauma, and poverty. Now, because trauma doesn't have a number, it's immeasurable. Let's look at something that is measurable. Let's look at the poverty and the economic situation in the black community. This is some research of the wealth gap between black people and white people in America. This is some research of the wealth gap between black people and white people in America. As you can see here, white people have a tremendous leap in wealth over the black people in America. Let's break it down even further by looking at the individual neighborhoods with high crime rates in the black community. On a scale of 1 to 100, 1 being the lowest and 100 being the highest, the U.S. average of violent crime is 22.7. The U.S. average of property crime is 35.4. Let's look at Harvey. Harvey's violent crime rate is 66.2. Harvey's property crime rate is 65.9. Economics. The resident income per year is $13,481. Median household income per year is $25,074. Let's take a look at another one. Riverdale. Riverdale's population is 93.2% black. Riverdale's violent crime is 55.8, and its property crime is 44.6. Let's look at the economics. Resident income per year is $18,140. Median household income per year, $39,623. Let's take a look at another one. Hazelcrest, 87.3% black population. Violent crime, 20.3. Property crime, 45.2. Taking a look at the economics, we can see the resident income is $22,211. The median household income per year is $50,042. Let's take a look at one more. South Holland, 78.4% black population. Violent crime, 23.6. Property crime, 31.8. Let's take a look at the economics again. You can see the resident income is $27,264. The median household income per year, $65,470.
78.
The better the economy, the lower the crime rate. It's not a black thing. It's not a thing that black people do. It is based off of all of the factors, and the economics is just one of the factors. So if you want to put a stop to black on black crime, you have to raise the economy in that area. That's the way you put a stop to it, as I've just put. Let's get down to why the term black on black crime is used. When an innocent black person is murdered by a white person, we hear black on black crime. This is a form of victim blaming. Most popular form of victim blaming is when you ask a person who has been sexually assaulted, what were they wearing? That is a form of victim blaming. It is also used as a deflection. When you don't want to address the topic at hand, you deflect to something else. So, if a black person brings up police brutality, they deflect and they talk about black on black crime, which has nothing to do with the topic at hand. The purpose of using that term. You only really hear it when a non-black person kills a black person. Which pretty much means, well, black people kill black people, so why can't white people kill black people? When a black person kills another black person, that black person goes to jail automatically and is charged automatically. You don't have to go through all these loops and holes and all this window stuff, and you don't have to go through that if a black person does it. But what if a white person does it, then there's these details, and you gotta look at this, and you gotta find out why he did it, and what he had for breakfast that day, and you know, how is his record, and all of that stuff. That stuff doesn't matter when a black person kills another black person, but it matters when a white person kills a black person. That's why black people get so upset when white people kill black people, because white people do it and they have a record of not being punished the same way a black person would if a black person. It's not fair, and we're not going to continue living in this world of double standards where white people can do something, but it's an extreme thing if black people do the same thing. That's not right, and we're not going to live in that world. This video is not condoning black on black crime. This video is just debunking the term black on black crime, because it doesn't exist. And we cannot continue to live in a world where white people do something or another group of people do something, but when black people do it, it's an extreme thing. Black on black crime, or the term black on black crime, should not exist. It should be canceled and erased from everybody's vocabulary. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. You are now educated, and be safe.